My name is Teresa Lockwood. I reside in Vineland, New Jersey. I'm going to record someone who actually doesn't know that they're a prisoner. Or do they? What has possessed these people to echo these words that is only a mockery to God? To claim that a mere man, as mankind, man or woman, is the one to give God permission to do something. As though they are above God. Now, yes, this cult has acted when I was there as though these people were above God. And all the evil things that they have done. And their blasphemous prayers. At this moment, the most blasphemous prayers on this earth are the fraudulent Pentecostals, in which William Clay is mimicking. But who has possessed you to pray or do this artificial performance of a presentation of prayer, which I have heard throughout these prayers as you explain to God what is going on in these small little matters? And then claim that you are giving permission to God to do something. Who has possessed you?
So, Lord God, we desperately need you this morning. Desperately need you.
I want to back up because, you know what? I was actually going to record that part of the prayer. Now, the beginning, I don't know, apparently you split it in 3 parts. I don't know what happened, but, you know, okay, it is nothing to me. Like, who am I to sit there? The thing is, it's not prayer. No, I don't need to be interfering between a man who prays to God. That's between his prayers, between him and God. But this isn't prayer. Okay, first of all, I would never actually pray like all these churches do, nor the churches that I grew up with, the false churches I grew up with. I would never pray like any of them. But they're not prayers. They're an expression of an outward performance to people, where sometimes it even directs to as they're praying to people. You know, there are some prayers that you can do before the people, and these are prayers of thanks and blessings for God. Okay? That's what I would do and teach. I have taught it. But I have taught prayer a number of times on my page because these people have asked me to pray. Now, their pastor who's persecuting me did take some of my teachings of prayer and altered his prayer. He does even mention it not too long. I don't even know if I'm... Okay, you know what? I'm going to record him. I'm going to go back up. Oh, I don't know if I jumped it back. Look, there is a part where there is prayer. And it is humble. And it is actually beautiful. And when he got to that middle part, I was actually just going to record it. And then he continued copying these words and just echoing the words of William Clay. And goes on with this permission thing, and it just jumps out of prayer. So I'm gonna record the from the middle section, I guess.
Second part of our prayer time this morning is, be wondering if you'd be willing.
See, I don't. Second part. I don't understand that. So I'm gonna go on
to really give God permission this morning to open your
the
heart
third part,
and
second part. I
mind.
don't know.
Not lacking in something this morning.
Hold on. I just want to record this first.
Those in my life that, Lord God, you long to pour out to them. God, how impatient I can be.
Hold on. And they started doing this because I had a problem with the way they pray. And I mentioned something about if I did prayer before people, I would sit in silence and allow everybody to pray. And they started doing that. And they had these long silence periods. And I don't pray on time. Like on a set time. I don't do that. So, you know, these church systems are like so, they're, you know, whatever. You know, I definitely, I don't agree with any of these prayer ways and these, what I grew up with. Well, anyway, I had dominations of people around me, but, I just want to, I want to record this part, so, no, they have a prayer closet. They do. I went in there when I was persecuted. Of course, it was set up because they opened the door. I didn't know, but that was the first they knew I was going to flee in there. It was all set up. I didn't recognize what was going on at first, but I caught that later. But, they have a prayer room. You just go in there and pray, right? So, anyway, I'm going to just record this. You can pray while you're silent.
Father, this morning, I feel so self-aware of how much I need you. God, how self-centered I am, how prideful I am. How often, God, I lack the love for those around me and those in my life that, Lord God, you long to pour out to them. God, how impatient I can be. How self-consumed I can be. God, that somehow, it's amazing to me, but how is it that I can have received so much grace and at times lack in giving it out? That my ambitions and my drives and my concerns are so far outweigh the needs of others around me.
I don't know what word to use
God,
there.
this morning I need you. Because without you, Lord God, I am lost. And that is just the simple truth of the matter.
We don't want to listen to anything else because we're just going to... no, shh. All right, we don't want it ruined with the whole permission thing. I'm just going to leave it there because I was even moved by that, so I don't even care. I'm just gonna end with that because, before he ruins it, So, whatever. I'm just gonna, I should just, you know what? I don't even know how to edit this in, like, I'm gonna do a second recording and put it on private, but I'm gonna leave it right there because I'm sorry, their prayers have been, like, so, like, empty and, like, manipulative and something else and not prayer or what have you. His tone even changes if you notice, and it's so subtle and it's different than his other prayers, but we're just gonna leave that.